Okay everyone, so been having a few issues with this thing. I did finally get the shifter back on there. We got the new one on, and of course as soon as I fix that, it's having another issue. The coolant, some coolant is coming out of the overflow, and at first I thought, well, maybe it's just getting hot and boiling the coolant, and that's why it's coming out of the overflow. So the overflow comes right over down here, that little tube there. But I thought that because we hadn't checked the oil or anything in a while, and yeah, it was low on oil. Put some more oil in there, still doing the same thing. But also, like every other time you kick it over, you can hear some air in the coolant system. So I'm thinking either the jug or head gasket is bad on it, causing a little bit of a compression leak into the coolant system. Hopefully, if it's not that, then it could potentially be a cracked jug or head. I really hope it's not that, because that's going to be freaking expensive if that's what it is. But we've got a gasket kit here that's supposed to be for kx250. Yeah, hopefully it's the right one. But I'm gonna go ahead and start disassembly on this thing. Gonna take the expansion chamber off, drain the coolant out of it, take the seat off, the side panels. Gonna have to get the gas tank out of there because there are some nuts on the studs there that are really close to the gas tank on it. And also gonna have to take the carburetor off there as well. Hopefully we don't have to do anything with the radiator. I don't think we will. They're pretty well out of the way, I'd say. So yeah, gonna go ahead and just start assembly on this thing, and hopefully we'll be able to just see the issue by looking at the gaskets or jug or whatever it is. It's going to be our problem here. But yeah, let's go ahead and quit talking about it, be about it, and get this thing disassembled. Alright, there we go. The jug is now off there. This gasket is not looking the best. That's cracked right there. It's a little bit wonky getting the jug off there. I don't know if maybe one of these studs is a little bit cross-threaded or what the deal was with that, but at any rate, we got a little bit of say a little bit, that's a pretty good bit of movement there. How the crank bearing, wrist pin. I mean, there's some slop there. Oh, dude. What? It looks like I might be missing a freaking... Oh, okay, now it's in there. I was gonna say, it almost looks like there might be a circlip missing out of the wristband there, but... okay, well... don't... Man, new crank bearings would definitely... be ideal here. Side to side play is not the best, but anyway, I'm going to clean up this old mating surface here with a straight edge scraper. There was a little bit of a crack right there in the gasket, and yeah, we're going to clean this up real good, get a new gasket on there, and I'm going to do some inspecting with my ichrometer on the jug here, get it all cleaned up real nice, and go from there. But at any rate, yeah, let's get all this crap cleaned up and get some new gaskets in there. And the cylinder head here, just soaking in some super clean foaming degreaser, and I've also got some plastic bristle brushes over there. Say that 5 times fast. But got my nitro gloves and a straight edge razor, so I can start scraping away at all the gasket maker and stuff that's on here. But we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning this up, try to make it look real nice. And I should have probably just went ahead and taken off the reed, the intake boot and the reed cage and reeds and all that stuff, but it'll be all right. So anyway, yeah, I've let this thing soak for quite a while now previously, and I'm just kind of like re-soaking it a little bit so that I can scrub down on it with some of those plastic bristle brushes. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get into it, get all this cleaned up, check everything out, make sure everything's good to go, and throw her back together. Alright, so this is turning out to be a pretty long video just because I decided for some reason that I wanted to go ahead and clean all this thing up, this case and frame and all that stuff. But anyway, it's gonna look a lot freaking better than what it did previously. You can see, you know, I'm not doing super thorough job cleaning it. I'm just trying to get the majority of the grime and grease and stuff, old oil buildup off of this thing, and it's turning out pretty freaking good. This was all covered in oil previously. You know, the whole case pretty much had a bunch of oil buildup on it. Probably hadn't been cleaned in like 10 years or something. But anyway, yeah, so now I'm just going to rotate this down low, fairly low anyway, clock the rings on it, and start reassembly at it. This is turning out to be a pretty long video, like I said. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and get this thing knocked out. I do have to work tomorrow, so there is some other things that I need to take care of tonight. But anyway, let's get this thing reassembled and see how she do. Okay, so my GoPro died in that last time lapse, and I didn't feel like running in to get more batteries. But anyway, the kx250 is now all back together, and we do have a little bit of an oil leak down there. I believe it's from the seal around the sprocket gear. So yeah, anyway, I came back out to finish this video, and I started getting a little ADD and made some little pegs here to hang some of my stuff from, because this bench is like always full. We're pretty much out of bench space already. We got way too many tools. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, my GoPro died and I didn't feel like getting new batteries, but I got it all back together. I've started it up a couple times, and I'm probably actually gonna have to retune the carb or the air mixture screw set anyway, just because I was trying to make it cold start a little bit easier, and I pretty much screwed the air mixture screw all the way in to richen it up, and that helped it start a little bit easier. But last time I messed with that and did that, it would, at idle, it would rev out fine and drop back down to idle fine. But under a load, it was like rich bogging really bad for, you know, idle to quarter throttle. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try to kick this thing over a couple times. I'm gonna throw a boot on and see how she does. I may take it out for a little bit of a ride. It's like 45, 50 degrees outside, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let's see how she does. All right, so this gas is on, choked, and yep, I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a little rip, see how it does. I'm not sure how good this camera angle is gonna be for you guys, but I got my screwdriver right there in case I need to adjust on this air mixture screw, which I have a feeling I probably will. Okay, so Operation Screwdriver Recovery was a success. That's why I initially stopped down there, so that I could adjust on the air mixture screw, but I lost this guy. So I'm gonna throw my boots on real quick, but we're gonna take it out for another test rip here. It was bogging a tiny bit, so I'll probably go ahead and back that up half a turn, see where it's at there. All right, so let's back this thing out half a turn, see where we're at there. Shove that guy down in there a little bit further this time. Maybe we don't lose it. Dang it. Oh. If you think I earned your subscription today, go ahead, tap that sub button. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below.